Good morning, children. Once again, I came back with a new chapter in English reader book of class 4, chapter 5, from a railway carriage. It is a beautiful poem, and in this poem, the poet has beautifully described the scene through the window of a fast moving train. And this poem is written by a British novelist and poet, Robert Louis Stevenson. Children, the poem from a railway carriage seems up a railway journey as seen through the eyes of a young child. The child is excited to travel by train and it takes in the beauty of the surrounding countryside. As the train speeds by, it sees beautiful flowers, painted railway stations, children tramp, men and women, but they are all gone in the wink of an eye as the whistles by. In this poem, the poet shares his experience of a railway journey with us. He describes his speed very amazing. He presents natural scenes seen from the window of a railway carriage. So children, now I am going to explain the poem line by line. So let's start. I am going to read out the poem. See the first stanza. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. So, children, in these lines, the poet means to say that train runs more quickly than the fairies can fly or the witches can move. When train advances forward, it seems as the soldiers are attacking enemy in a battlefield. The train rushes on leaving bridges, houses, fences, and ditches behind. It also leaves behind the green fields where horses and cattle are grazing. Okay, now come to our second stanza. Let's read out. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted station whistle by. So children, I am going to explain this stanza. In this stanza, poet says that all scenes of hill and plain were being crossed by train as quick as one drop of rain follows another drop in a storm. Again and again in very short moment, train was just crossing stations with a whistle from the window of compartment of train, buildings of stations were seems as painted pictures. Okay, student, now let's see the third stanza. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is in the green forest string the daisies. In these lines, poet says that from the window of a compartment of train, he sees a child climbing a steep ground by himself with difficulty. The child was also gathering blackberries during climbing. Poet sees a homeless person who was looking at the train with amazement. He also sees some ladies in a common village, grassy land. They were making garlands of daisy flowers. Okay, children, now come to the last stanza, fourth and the last stanza. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And here is a hill and there a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. So children, in the last stanza, poet says that, that he sees a cart moving slowly in the middle of a highway. It was full of load and a cart driver was sitting on the top of the load. He sees a watermill and river while traveling in the train. All these objects appeared and then disappeared so quickly, and poet looked at them for very brief time, and they can never be seen again. So children, this was the poem. I hope you like this poem. Now I have already explained the poem. Now I am going to explain the summary of this poem. Okay. Because I'm going to explain the summary of this poem because it will help you to understand the poem more better. Okay. So the poem is about the experience of a railway journey of a boy using the rhythm of birds. The poet explained the train's speed and the natural scenes which he looks from the railway carriage. The poet compares the speed of the train with the way the fairies fly and the movement of the witches. In the poem From a Railway Carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson, the rhythm of the poet enchains with the rhythm of the train. The rhyme is keen, suggests the presence of repetition in the poem. The poet is about the experience of a railway journey of a boy, and the poet explained the train speed and the natural scenes which he looked from the railway carriage. He says the train moves faster than fairies and witches. The movement of the train seems as if the soldiers are marching on the battlefield. The train every time behind itself and moves on its track. He concludes his poem by analyzing that the scenes which he had seen from the window of the train would never come back to him. So this was the poem, students, and I am going to explain the word meanings given over here. Now I am going to explain the word meanings. See, in the page number 34, the word meanings are given over here. See, brambles. What is the meaning of brambles? Brambles means bushes in with blackberries grow. Bushes in which blackberries grow. Clambers. Climbs or moves with difficulty. Daisies. Daisies means white flowers. Ditches. Ditches means long channels dug at the side of fields or roads to hold or take away water. Okay, and see what is this? Gauges means looks at something for a long time. Glimpse, a brief or quick look. Hedges, rows of buses, and in the wink of an eye means very quickly. Lumping means carrying something with difficulty. Meadow means fields covered with grass. Scrambles, the meaning of scramble is moves with difficulty using hands. Stringing means making chain. Tramp means a person with no home or job who travel from one place to another. Troops means groups of soldiers, and witches means women who are believed to possess magical powers, especially to do evil things. And I am going to show you the pic of the Robert Louis Stevenson, who is the poet of this poem. He is Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, children, these all are the question and answers of this chapter. So children, I will do the question answer in the next class. Okay. Okay, now children, come to the exercise, page number 35. Here is some exercises related with this chapter. Okay. See, A. Complete the sentence using the correct verbs in the brackets. So what you have to do? Complete the sentence. You have to complete the sentences by the help of the given verbs given in the blanks. Okay. A monkey eat or eats bananas. So a monkey eats bananas. Okay. Elephants has or have a bath in the river almost every day. So the elephants have. Third one, the boys are scared or is scared. The boys are scared. So I am going to tick are. C4. My father are or is an engineer. So my father is an engineer. So take out is. Now C5. The last one. We wear or wears woolen cloths in winter. So we wear woolen cloths in winter. So take out wear. Okay, now come to option B. Fill in the blank with the correct form of verbs given in the bracket. Use simple present tense. What you have to do here? You have to fill in the blanks with the help of the verbs given in the blanks. Use simple present tense. Okay, the sun dash brightly. You have to use simple present tense. Then what you will write? The sun shines brightly. Okay, I will write shines. The sun shines brightly. Okay, so like this you will all the rest you will do your own. Okay, and the third one is option C, match correctly and make sentences at least 5. What you have to do? You have to match correctly. She, there are two options, has and have and has, so you have to match the words with the correct options. Okay, and make sentences with this word at least 5. Okay, so this is your homework, and the homework is also I'm going to give this homework also. Read this poem and write this poem in your copy, and learn 10 lines of the poem, and also learn the word meanings, and write the word meanings in your copy and learn it. Okay, so this is your homework. That's all for today. I will come tomorrow with a new I will come with a new chapter in the next class. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.